failed bikini wax on the bill.
Are you the policeman from the park?
Yeah, PC Nate Roberts.
I'm sorry, I'm still a bit fuzzy.
And Jim Carver reveals real reason he split up with June Ackland on the bill.
So, with a bit of luck, we can turn him over and I can have him up the M6.
Don't you hate it, though, when you're trying to interrogate a suspect and he's constantly distracted by a fly?
He tell me I can pay him back by bringing jobs to him. He take my passport. I've been working for him ever since.
So you help arrange the couriers for him?
After they arrive, I sit with them in the flat until they until the jobs come.
This was The Bill, and they brought out a The Bill computer game. Yeah, you have to run along and try and get up to the next level.
Nate, he's above you, above you.
Oh, there was a lot of running on the bill this week.
You're not going anywhere, mate.
Excuse me, I'm gonna have to go and help. Sorry, guys.
What do you want?
You dropped this. It was very much PC Tony Stamp's week, an experienced officer, and over the years he's developed a thoughtful way of breaking bad news.
Is she dead?
What?
Mrs. Woods.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much dead. Well, last time I checked. Which brings us to TV Burp Poetry Corner.
TV Burp Poetry Corner.
Well, I'd be interested to know what lies Natasha's feeding us, and this yarn has no reason to mislead us.
Last week, I set about making my own uniform, some old tights, a blue mac, some wellies, some blue paint, and a walnut whip. Then I took a trip down to Sunhill. There we are. Evening all. What do you think, eh? Uncanny, isn't it? Right, off to Sunhill. Morning, Ken. It's working. Morning, Super. Got any big cases for me to solve? I'm quite happy to go down to the Bronte estate, round up a few felons. I've got the van outside and everything.
Who the hell are you?
I'm DCI Hill. I'm on attachment from Emmerdale Central. Yes, they told me to come down here and solve a few crimes for you.
You never told us. Did they tell you, Robbie?
He's not on any list I've been given.
Oh, that's typical of them up at Emmerdale Central. It really is. The thing is, I'm here now, you know. I've got the uniform and everything. So, I must be kosher.
Yeah, he's got the uniform, Super. He must be genuine.
And the van?
Yeah, in the van.
Yeah, well, if he's not on any lists, he can't be in it.
But everyone else has been in it. You had the entire Watts family off EastEnders once. I'm DCI Hill for up at Sun Hill, where they filmed the bill. Now these sleepers that you're passing out here, what are those?
Sorry, I cannot speak to you.
Well, all right, on your way. Can I see your bus pass, please?
Right, I've got my bus pass on.
All right, up against the wall. Come on, come on. DCI Hill from Sun Hill Police Station. This car of yours.
Yeah.
When was the last time you gave it a clean?
About 8 months ago.
Yeah, it's filthy. Get it sorted, all right? You realise that walking slowly can hold up people on important business, don't you? You see, walking slowly.
There was something about the uniform didn't quite ring true.
I'm arresting you for impersonating a police officer. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when... Hang on, Gov. Look at this.
CI5, why didn't you say so?
Yes.
I'm very sorry.
All right, at ease, men. Go on, off you go.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Don't let it happen again. Oh, and fellas.
Yes, sir.
Smarten yourselves up a bit, eh? Isn't it annoying when you get a really persistent windscreen washer at the traffic lights?
Mum, what I said earlier on, it's just banter.
Relax. Got thick skin.
I don't want it washed. Of course not. This was nasty goings-on down at Sun Hill, and they pulled in one suspect who looked familiar.
These were found outside flat 6, Haygarth Court. Forensics will match your fingerprints this packet.
Didn't having a crafty fag gets you nicked nowadays.
And this is pulled from the CCTV covering Haygarth Court. Who is it, your twin brother?
No, it's Pete Doherty. Then there was another murder that was all tied up with the Indian caste system. Yeah, and DC Grace Desari really hit it off with the chief suspect.
Do you speak Hindi? A little. John never liked me using it. I still dream in Hindi sometimes.
Yeah, I speak Hindi in my dreams too. Yeah, the other night I had this dream that I was in the Queen Vic when Archie Mitchell got murdered. I said, "Mujhe yakin nahi ho raha, ya kabhi soka bene tha, ke tum pegi hogi soka ta, ke Phil Bradley hoge moja pakak yakti, ke Ian bhi nahi ho sakta, kuki janeen ne katal hataya, Queen Victoria ka upa ka jizamba pa deka ta jab tum je chel ete." Then I woke up. Yeah, chutney addiction is a big problem in our rural communities. And it's starting to enter our cities too. So, of course, it wasn't long before they decided to tackle the issue head-on with a storyline on the bill. Next time on the bill.
Molly, I've just come from your flat, and it looks like there's been some sort of fight. I saw your spoon. Are you involved in chutney again?
How much is indispensable? You know, there'll be some explanation for this. I just can't see Molly having anything to do with chutney.
Mr. Kirby, I'm arresting you on suspicion of supplying chutney.
Chutney. Just say no. This was the bill, and for a moment this week, it seemed like they were trying to sell me something.
Davina, it's getting very difficult to believe anything you tell us.
Look, he gave me this first of all, and then he gave me this. And I said to him that I didn't want them, but he insisted. Last piece of jewellery he gave me was this.
I thought I'd tuned into the shopping channel.
Davina, it's getting very difficult to believe anything you tell us.
He gave me this first of all, and then he gave me this. And I said to him that I didn't want them, but he insisted. Last piece of jewellery he gave me was this.
Yeah, I'll have the ring, please. And a Chop-O-Matic hasn't turned up since before Christmas. Yeah. And how much are your Giorgio Zambelli handbags?
What did you buy it for? £100?
Is that all? For a Giorgio Zambelli handbag?
I'll take 4. June Ackland was heading for retirement, so maybe she's demob happy, but she did seem in a rather childish mood.
When I left you last night, I saw the DAC and the superintendent. They were kissing.
Superintendent in the DEAC, Kissing. That's not all. That's not all. I saw them kissing in the swimming pool. He took her to a sweet shop, bought a bubble gum, and when she wasn't looking, he stuck it up her butt. Oh, grow up. One thing that must have surprised a lot of us Bill fans was Reg Hollis's taste in music.
And what do you normally do when you get a bit down?
You're gonna laugh at me, Reg. Well, I go home, put my favourite Jim Jams on, and I listen to Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears.
Tears for Fears. Songs from the Big Chair, that's a great album. Although I have to say, I think I prefer the one they released 4 years later, The Seeds of Love.
Who'd have thought it? Reg, a Tears for Fears fan. Well, it becomes even more obvious next week. Here's a sneak preview.
Reg, disturbance on the Maycroft estate. Check it out.
Why, Sarge? All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces. And I find it kind of funny and I find it kind of sad. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Leave me alone! I've never done nothing! Shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on. I'm talking to you. Come on. Sowing the seeds of love. Seeds of love. Come on, can someone give me a break? Everybody wants to rule the world. Mad world.
Which brings us to our most ineffective liar of the week.
Most ineffective liar of the week.
Can I look on your mobile phone, please? I haven't got one. Louise, it's in your hand.
This week we were introduced to a new police department on the bill. The Blind Squad. But it was as fast-paced as ever.
Caroline Rogers. She suffered an angina attack this morning. She's aged 76. Medics say it's more than likely due to the stress caused by having her handbag stolen by you.
That girl was a nasty piece of work. She was constantly trying to provoke trainee policewoman PC Emma Keane.
Do you know how hard the courts are going to come down on you?
This is what I think of your courts, and this is what I think of you.
Yeah, it didn't end there.
This is what I think of your courts, and this is what I think of you.
Come on, girls, pack it in.
What's that?
Right, that does it. That's all we've got time for. Good night. Well, there's nothing for it. I've decided to employ someone to track down Wagbo. There's really only one person fit for the job. It's Tony Stamp! How do you intend to catch it?
Well, I'm going to lure it out into the open with a hamburger, then kill it.
No, don't kill it.
But I might have to kill it.
Well, I want Wagbo alive! Sorry. Don't kill it.
But I might have to kill it.
I want Wagbo alive! Is it me? It's me. It's me. I'm not used to acting. With another person. I've only ever worked with a knitted character before. I want Wagbo alive! Do you want to take anyone with you?
No. And I resent the implication. Pooh. Sorry.
I want Wagbo alive! How do you... I want Wagbo alive! How do you intend to catch it? Sorry, I've done that, haven't I? You want to take anyone with you? I hate this job. I want Wagbo alive! Do you want to take anyone with you?
No. And I resent the implication that I cannot handle this on my own.
Oh, good luck. Oh, and Tony.
Yes, H.
No heroics. I'll ask you again. Do you need any help on this, Tony?
Yes. Yes, I do need some help.
Who do you want?
PC...
Plum?